walked the earth for millions of years, their presence woven into the very fabric of her planet's story. Have you ever wondered how these majestic creatures evolved, roaming forests, tundras, and mountains long before humans even appeared? From their earliest ancestors in the Miocene epoch, bears have developed into a remarkable array of species, each uniquely adapted to its environment. Fossil records trace the lineage to the genus Ursavis, small fox-like bears that inhabited Eurasia some 20 million years ago. These early bears were nimble, omnivorous, and highly adaptable, laying the foundation for the large, powerful species we recognize today. Over time, evolutionary pressures shaped their size, diet, and behaviors. The cave bear, Ursus spelaeus, which dominated Europe during the Pleistocene, reached staggering sizes, leaving behind vast fossilized remains and a legacy intertwined with early human history. Meanwhile, the ancestors of modern brown, black, and polar bears spread across continents, carving niches from dense forests to Arctic ice fields. Bears' adaptability has been a key to their survival. Brown bears, ranging from the forests of North America to the mountains of Eurasia, exhibit incredible flexibility in diet and habitat. Black bears, smaller yet equally resilient, mastered survival in North American woodlands, often coexisting closely with human settlements. Polar bears, the largest land carnivores, evolved to dominate the harsh Arctic, relying on ice floes and seals to sustain their existence. Even the sun bear, the smallest of the family, thrives in the dense jungles of Southeast Asia, equipped with a long tongue to extract honey and insects. Each species reflects a story of adaptation, resilience, and survival, a testament to evolution's careful, patient hand. Humans have long observed bears with a mixture of awe and reverence. From ancient hunting communities to modern wildlife researchers, these creatures have shaped human understanding of strength, patience, and the rhythms of nature. The Ainu people of Tuban revered the bear as a divine messenger, celebrating it in ritual ceremonies that honored the interconnectedness of life. Norse mythology depicted bears as symbols of strength and protection, warriors channeling the spirit of the bear into battle. In North America, indigenous tribes told stories of bears as wise teachers, guardians of the forest, and guides in human life. These cultural threads underscore the profound bond between humans and bears, a relationship steeped in respect, fear, and admiration. Bears have also played a practical role in human history, though less through domestication and more through coexistence. Early humans survival strategies observed in their habitats. The fur trade brought bears into economic prominence, with their pelts valued for warmth and status. Hunting practices often revolved around careful observation of bear patterns, feeding habits, and seasonal movements. Across Siberia and northern Europe, the pursuit of bears intertwined with folklore, leading to cautionary tales, spiritual practices, and communal hunting strategies that defined the human relationship with wildlife. Ecologically, bears are keystone species. They regulate prey populations, disperse seeds through their feces, and influence forest growth patterns. Brown bears and black bears, by digging for roots and insects, aerate the soil, creating microhabitats for plants and small animals. Polar bears, apex predators of the Arctic, maintain balance within marine ecosystems by preying on seals and regulating population dynamics. Bears' hibernation cycles affect nutrient distribution and forest regeneration, demonstrating that these creatures are not only majestic but integral to the ecosystems they inhabit. Their intelligence and behavior are equally captivating. Bears exhibit complex problem-solving skills, often using tools or manipulating their environment to access food. They communicate through vocalizations, body language, and scent marking, conveying information about territory, reproduction, and danger. Cubs learn survival skills through playful interaction, observation of their mother, and exploration, showing that bear communities are rich with social learning and subtle mentorship. This complexity has inspired humans for centuries, influencing myths, stories, and moral lessons across cultures. The lore surrounding bears is vast and captivating. The Kermode, or spirit bear, a rare white variant of the black bear in British Columbia, embodies purity and spiritual significance for indigenous communities. In Russia, tales of the bear has been a gateway to understanding wildlife complexity. Documentaries and field studies highlight their seasonal movements, their interactions with other species, and their role in maintaining the delicate balance of forests, tundras, and mountains. Watching a bear fish in a river or forage for berries becomes a window into evolutionary mastery, patience, and adaptability, a silent lesson in survival. Even in modern times, the bear continues to influence human culture, art, and emotion. It inspires literature, paintings, sculptures, and folklore across continents. From teddy bears that provide comfort and security to stories of bear encounters that thrill and educate. These creatures leave indelible marks on human imagination. Through careful observation, humans have developed a deep understanding and respect for bears' intelligence, strength, and gentle side, especially evident in the nurturing care mothers provide to their cubs. In essence, bears are more than animals. They are living symbols of resilience, wisdom, and connection to the natural world. They teach us patience, humility, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. They challenge humans to coexist respectfully and observe attentively. From the Miocene forests to the modern wild, bears embody the persistence of life, the power of adaptation, and the profound, often spiritual, connection between humans and the natural world. Their story is ongoing, a testament to evolution, culture, and ecological importance, echoing through time as both a scientific marvel and a source of wonder. Bears have fascinated humans for millennia. Have you ever paused to wonder why these solitary giants inspire such awe and reverence? From the icy tundras of the Arctic to the dense forests of North America and Eurasia, bears have left an indelible mark on human imagination. In ancient cave paintings, bears were depicted not merely as animals, but as powerful symbols, guardians of the wilderness, embodiments of resilience, strength, and mystery. Across continents, they were observed, studied, and honored. Their behaviors meticulously noted and woven into myths, stories, and rituals. To ancient humans, bears were more than creatures. They were teachers, demonstrating survival skills honed over millions of years. In mythology, bears often occupy liminal spaces between the natural and supernatural. The Norse sagas describe berserkers invoking the bear's spirit, channeling its ferocity and courage in battle. In Siberia and parts of northern Europe, bear was revered as a sacred intermediary, a messenger from the spiritual world. Indigenous North American tribes tell of bears guiding humans through trials, teaching patience, courage, and respect for life cycles. The Ainu of Japan celebrated bears in ceremonial rituals, thanking them for wisdom, sustenance, and protection. Even in modern literature, bears are portrayed as wise and protective figures or fierce antagonists. From classic children's tales to adult novels, exploring nature's raw power. Through these stories, humans connect emotionally with bears, learning empathy and gaining insight into survival, adaptability, and coexistence. Bears are also pivotal in shaping human understanding of the natural world. Observing them in their habitats teaches humans patience, observation, and reverence. The hibernation cycle, for instance, reveals a complex interplay between physiology and environmental adaptation, inspiring studies in biology, medicine, and even psychology. Watching a mother bear nurture her cubs imparts lessons on care, attention, and the continuity of life. These insights are invaluable, both for science and for cultural storytelling, bridging the gap between empirical observation and emotional understanding. Wildlife documentaries, ecotourism, and field studies provide modern avenues for humans to experience this connection safely, while promoting conservation awareness. The impact of bears on human society extends into psychology and emotional well-being. Studies show that learning about, observing, or even reading stories about bears can reduce stress, foster mindfulness, and encourage introspection. Children engage with bears in educational programs, books, and media, forming early bonds with wildlife that often translate into broader environmental responsibility. The emotional resonance of bears, symbolizing strength, resilience, and nurturing, reinforces human values of care, patience, and respect for the natural world. These connections also underscore the importance of conservation, as humans recognize the need to protect creatures that inspire both practical understanding and emotional growth. Modern challenges for bears are immense, stemming largely from human activity. Deforestation, urban expansion, poaching, and climate change threaten both habitat and food supply. Polar bears face melting ice and reduced hunting grounds. Brown bears encounter fragmented forests, and black bears navigate increasingly increasing human-wildlife conflict. Conservationists have risen to meet these challenges with comprehensive strategies: habitat restoration, protected reserves, rewilding projects, and ecological corridors that reconnect fragmented landscapes. Scientific research employs advanced tracking techniques, including GPS collars, drones, and camera traps, to monitor populations and anticipate threats. Artificial intelligence helps predict migration patterns and detect potential human-bear conflicts, allowing proactive conservation measures. Sustainability is central to preserving bear populations. Bears act as keystone species, shaping ecosystems through their foraging, seed dispersal, and predation. Protecting bear habitats ensures the survival of countless plant and animal species, maintaining ecological balance. Forests conserved for bears also store carbon, reduce soil erosion, and provide freshwater protection. Every effort to safeguard bears has a ripple effect, promoting biodiversity and ecosystem resilience. Communities worldwide are beginning to understand that conserving bears is not merely an ethical obligation. It is an essential component of planetary health. Technology has become an indispensable ally in this endeavor. GPS and radio telemetry track bear movements across continents, while AI analyzes population trends and climate effects. Veterinary advancements allow injured or orphaned bears to be rehabilitated and released successfully. Remote cameras and drones minimize human interference while maximizing data collection, providing unprecedented insight into bear behavior. Ecotourism initiatives also leverage technology to educate the public and fund conservation while respecting bear welfare. These innovations make it possible to monitor, understand, and protect bear populations more effectively than ever before, blending science, ethics, and cultural engagement. Ethical and environmental channels persist. Poaching, illegal trade, habitat encroachment, and climate shifts all threaten bear survival. Balancing human activity with wildlife preservation demands international cooperation, policy enforcement, and cultural sensitivity. Education is crucial. Societies must learn to coexist with bears, rather than viewing them as obstacles or threats. Conservation programs increasingly emphasize coexistence strategies, such as bear-proof waste management, wildlife corridors, and community engagement, empowering humans to live alongside these majestic creatures safely. The future of bears depends on our actions today. Scientific research preservation of not only their species, but entire ecosystems that rely on them, from forest canopies to Arctic ice flows. Bears embody strength, intelligence, adaptability, and maternal care, qualities that resonate deeply with humans. Observing their hibernation teaches the value of rest and conservation of energy. Witnessing their foraging reveals strategic thinking and adaptability. Studying their maternal bonds illustrates dedication and protection. Every aspect of bear life provides insights humans can reflect upon. By protecting bears, we preserve a living link to the wild, a bridge between culture, nature, and human imagination. Their presence enriches our understanding of survival, the complexity of ecosystems, and the beauty of coexistence. Ultimately, bears are not just wildlife. They are living symbols, teachers, and companions in the human journey of understanding nature. Every forest trail, riverbank, and snow-covered mountain that bears traverse tells a story of evolution, survival, and connection. Preserving them is a moral and ecological imperative, ensuring that future generations inherit not only the knowledge of these magnificent creatures, but the experience of wonder, reverence, and inspiration they bring. Their legacy is ongoing, a continuous dialogue between humans and the natural world, reminding us that